Did you know that the first recorded apparition of the Blessed Virgin Mary was a bilocation? In today's episode of Totus Tus Infographics, we'll tell you the story of Our Lady of the Pillar. After Pentecost, the 12 apostles dispersed to preach the gospel all over the world. St. James the Greater, on one of his apostolic journeys, preached in the Iberian Peninsula in modern-day Spain. But he was discouraged because the pagans of that land were not responding to the gospel and converting to Christianity. He had only a handful of converts to show for his labors. In the face of what he thought was failure in his mission, he prayed with his disciples by the Ebro River in modern-day Zaragoza. And then she appeared. The Blessed Virgin Mary stood before him, not in a vision, but truly there. Though she was still alive in Jerusalem, she told James not to be afraid. His work would bear fruit, and the people's faith would one day be as strong as the pillar she stood upon. She gave him a small wooden statue of herself holding the Christ child and instructed him to build a chapel on that very spot. James obeyed. He built the chapel, and over time, the people converted. Their faith stood firm, just as Mary had promised. But James' journey wasn't over. He returned to Jerusalem, where he was martyred. Yet, his disciples carried his body back to Spain, where it rests today. And what about the pillar? Nearly 2,000 years later, it still stands in Zaragoza, inside the Grand Basilica of Our Lady of the Pillar, proof that faith endures. Our Lady of the Pillar, pray for us.